Today on the show, we're going to be talking about the 90s X-Men animated series, also known as X-Men 92. So from September 1992 till October 1997, there was a TV show called The X-Men, which is probably my first ever TV love. What a lot of people don't actually know was that this TV show was actually the result of a failed TV pilot called Pride of the X-Men. Pride spelt like Kitty Pryde. Eventually, the creator of this pilot became the head of programming at Fox's children's network, and the first thing she did was put in a 13-episode order for the X-Men series. But the thing is, the first 13 episodes of the series had a lot of animation errors, kind of hundreds of animation errors per episode, and they kind of had to threaten the contract to the animation company they were outsourcing to get good quality episodes. Animation errors occurred for all 76 episodes of this series, but at 76 episodes, it is the longest running Marvel adaptation TV show to date. I would love to give you a synopsis of the series, but the series kind of did what it wanted most of the time. Sometimes it would do a monster of the week kind of thing, other times it would create original stories, and other times it would adapt the comic books. Two times it adapted the comic books were the Dark Phoenix Saga and Days of Future Past, which are also two of my favorite comic book storylines. I think I read the Dark Phoenix Saga before I watched the TV show, but then I think my first exposure to Days of Future Past was actually through this TV show. Don't quote me on any of this though, because I was very, very young when this TV show came to England, so I don't know if I read something first or if I watched it on TV first. What I can tell you though is that this TV show understood that the X-Men is supposed to be about fun. These characters love using their powers. They love that they have their powers, and they just want the rest of the world to understand that their powers aren't a curse. They're a gift, and they're not to be feared. They can help more people than harm more people with their powers. And this TV show dealt with a number of social issues that were incredibly important, like organized religion, the Holocaust, the hysteria over the HIV virus, just an incredible rainbow of things that you would not expect to see in a children's TV show. The series was adapted into comic book format. It was called The X-Men Adventures, and it began in November of 1992, and it was published alongside the TV show. So when the TV show ended, The X-Men Adventures ended. Because of this comic book adaptation, this TV show actually gained a place in the Marvel multiverse. And because of this, in the recent Secret Wars event from Marvel, there is a comic called X-Men 92, which is a direct continuation of the 90s TV show. Seriously, as soon as the trailer's out, I'm going to be telling you the whole story of X-Men 92 because I absolutely love it. It's probably my second favorite Secret Wars title. I really can't stress how much of a pillar this show is in comic book history. It's actually thanks to the combined efforts of this show and Batman the Animated Series that we even got other comic book cartoons. Yeah, there are other ones floating about in the 90s, like the Spider-Man cartoon, but these two did so much better than any other comic book TV show. So, for all of you young'uns out there, please check out this TV show. I know it's on UK Netflix, it might be on American Netflix, I'm not sure. Just try and find a way to watch it, because seriously, even though the voice acting might be iffy, the animation might be terrible, it's still such an important show for every comic book fan out there to appreciate. It's super effective! Okay guys, that is it for today. So what do you think of X-Men the Animated Series, and what do you think of the comic X-Men 92? Please let me know in the comments down below. And also don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more history videos. And also don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, support the show by checking out my Patreon so I can make bigger and better and more history videos. And also don't forget to subscribe to my vlogging channel if you'd like to start your day with me every single day. My name is Faust, this has been Exploring Comics, and it is super effective.